Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aris Rahmadi, and together with my supervisor, Professor Anton Yudana and Professor Sunardi, I would like to present our work on developing a Quranic sign language learning application enhanced with deep learning. Our study is entitled Deep Learning Enhanced Kitabah Application for Inclusive and Adaptive Quranic Sign Language Education. For people with hearing and speech disabilities, learning to read the Quran is not easy. Most Quranic teaching methods are based on listening and repeating sound, which does not fit their learning style. We need visual-based solution. Unfortunately, current digital tools are still very limited for these purposes. In Indonesia, the Ministry of Religious Affairs introduced a method called Kitabah. This method translates Arabic letters and their mark into hand gestures. It is very effective for visual learning and has already been used in classroom. However, the materials are still mostly static and not interactive. When we look at the global research, many studies exist on American Sign Language or Indonesian Sign System like Bisindo and CP, but they are designed for daily communication, not for Quranic learning. No system has been combined deep learning with the Quranic specific Kitabah framework. Our research had three goals. First, to design a mobile application based on Kitabah. Second, to create a deep learning model that recognizes Quranic hand sign. And the third, to make Quranic literacy more inclusive and adaptive for learners with hearing and speech disabilities. In the first approach, we built an Android application. It includes 32 Arabic letters with gesture videos and an interactive quiz. We test the system and all functions work well. Usability testing gave a score of 78, which means the application is easy to use and user-friendly. In the second approach, we developed a sign recognition using deep learning. We use a dataset of almost 8,000 images covering 31 Arabic letters. Then, we apply ResNet 18 transfer learning and then evaluated its accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 scores. In this section, I will present two key results. The first is the Kitabah mobile application with aim to support Quranic literacy, and the second is the deep learning based recognition model for static Hijaiyah letters. I will also discuss the implications and challenges. The mobile application was designed in Android Studio and contains 32 Arabic letters, each with its corresponding hand gesture video. It also includes interactive quizzes which allow learners to test their knowledge. The application was tested using both black box testing and usability testing. The results were encouraging. Black box testing confirmed that all features function correctly. Usability testing with the system usability scale produced a score of 78.06, which is categorized as good usability. This means the application is intuitive and effective for learners with hearing and speech disabilities. However, the application is still limited. At the moment, it only covers the basic Hijaiyah letters. Advanced features such as tajweed rules and dynamic gesture for recitation are not yet included. Therefore, the application serves as a solid foundation, but it must be expanded for more complete Quranic letters. In the second part, we developed a deep learning recognition system for static Quranic signs. We use a dataset of 7,856 images covering 31 Hijaiyah letters. The model was based on ResNet 18 with transfer learning from ImageNet. The evaluation considered accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score. During training, the ResNet 18 model learned very quickly. Training accuracy reached almost 100%, while validation accuracy stabilized at around 98%. The loss curve also shows stable convergence, which indicates that the model was not overfitting and generalized well to unseen data. The classification results were also strong. Overall accuracy was 98% with high precision, recall, and F1 score. Some letters were recognized perfectly, such as ta, short, and nun. A few errors happened when letters had similar hand shapes. For example, ain was sometimes confused with ghain. The confusion metric confirmed that the most predictions were correct. Concentrate along the diagonal. Misclassifications were rare, and when they did occur, they were mostly between visually similar letters. This shows that the model captured distinct visual patterns but still need refinement for close-looking signs. Taken together, both approaches show positive outcomes. The application is accessible and user-friendly. The recognition model is accurate and robust. When combined, this approach demonstrates the power of integrating pedagogy and artificial intelligence to improve Quranic literacy. This finding demonstrates the feasibility of Quranic sign recognition. The next step is to move from static letter to dynamic gesture, including tajweed rule for recitation. For that, we will need a larger dataset specifically designed for Quranic learning. To conclude, integrating Kitabah with deep learning can greatly improve Quranic literacy for people with hearing and speech disabilities. Both the mobile application and the recognition model show good results. We believe that with further development, this can become a complete and adaptive learning system. Thank you very much for your attention. I will be happy to answer your question. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.